Got to get 7, guys. Got to get 7 here. Knock them off the ball.
Ice cream, alert. 654, Jose.
Two or three Buffalo Bills, and that's Cadillac Williams.
And the Eagles defense is winning the battle tonight.
What a play, what a catch, move those chains.
Touchdown, tight.
Boy, did he get drilled.
What a catch by Brandon Lloyd.
Throws it to the corner of the end zone, Chambers up.
He got it. He got it. What a catch.
And so it is finally over. One of the most memorable games in New Orleans Saints history, given the circumstances.
From Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, the Cardinals make history in front of 100,000 fans.
He left a couple of guys grabbing air.
Like a heavyweight championship bout. It's toe-to-toe, slugging it out.
What a catch!
Perfect throw.
Gary Baxter got up in the air and stole the ball. And suddenly the Falcons are back in and knocking at the door.
Steve Smith has put on a clinic today of how to beat a defensive back.
What a complete domination by Cincinnati.
Marvin Lewis's team has grown up.
You don't know how much you did. Did a lot today, all right?
Opportunity to be great, man. Opportunity to be great.
Toss left for Barber, tries to find a lane, does inside the 40 to the 35, shakes a tackle to the 30, runs out of another tackle to the 25, runs out of yet another, still on his feet, galloping to the 10 to the 5, touchdown, Giants! Bringing a tackle across the 10 to the pylon.
He put on a cake, he was Superman.
Pound that rock, John Gruden. Pound that rock.
Pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. Keep running the football. I can't stress it to you enough.
What an effort. I mean, you talk about fighting and scratching, clawing for every yard. They could not bring the big fella down.
If Vince Lombardi is looking down on us today, he is smiling.
Think of football as a running game. I get a great deal of enjoyment out of seeing a well-executed running play.
Run, run, run.
Washington making it look easy today.
Touchdown, Redskins.
And the man beast, the Doberman that is Larry Johnson, continues to churn.
Hit of the season. Hit of the year.
That's the record breaker. The 86 touchdown pass. You are seeing vintage Peyton Manning.
Bible says pride goes before destruction, right? And we want to walk out of here with some humility. Relentless rush by the Patriots.
If you would say, show me what the bus is all about, I'd play that play for you.
Throws the pass upfield. It is. Oh, what a hit.
It was blocked. Matt Ware picked it up.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not kidding. This is real.
Love you, Coach. Love you too, buddy. Love you too. I can never thank you for everything you've done for me and everything you've shown me. All right?
All right, thank you.
We're special. You guys have felt that all year. Let's be special today.
Brady flushed and throws the run pass. Gonna be intercepted. Jeff Bailey in the end zone. Down the sideline. Bailey. Foot race. Bailey stepped out of the tackle.
And the Broncos will advance to the AFC Championship game.
Here's the give to Jerome. He has it. The ball is fumbled. And the Colts pick it up. Look out. Nick Harper has it. He's running. And Big Ben can't. He tackles him at the 43-yard line.
The game is not over. Cancel the reservations to Denver.
Vanderjagt's kick is on its way. It's no good.
He missed it.
It's no good.
Call up the travel agent. Remake those reservations.
Everything you daydreamed about as a kid was to be in this game, right here, right now.
Is Sean Alexander ready to play? Yes, sir, he is. Looks down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Seahawks! We're going to Detroit to play in the Super Bowl.
Flushed out of the pocket left. Throws for the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Ben bootlegs. Ben's in for the touchdown. And there's the coup de grace. Mission accomplished, and it's on to Detroit.
How you guys doing today?
Good to see you.
Good luck. Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Everything all right?
Everything's good.
Everything's good?
Everything's good.
Everything?
Everything's good.
How the hell you got that thing going that well, man?
It may change.
My life is like a friggin' roller
What do you
coaster,
mean?
man. What hash am I on? What yard line? What the
For head coaches, the road to the Super Bowl was marked by highs and lows. The Chiefs' Dick Vermeil retired on his own terms, but the Rams' Mike Martz was let go after being sidelined by health problems.
You know what? It's good that you went in, though. Holy Toledo, huh? But they kept telling me I had the flu. That's been for 6 weeks. I just, guys, I'm not right.
By season's end, 10 teams had said goodbye to their head coach.
For all those that didn't kick us, I appreciate that. And for all those that did, your day's coming. What goes around comes around.
On the NFL's coaching carousel, Herm Edwards left the Jets to replace his mentor Dick Vermeil in 2006.
What number?
Coaches like Pittsburgh's Bill Cowher, who have spent a long time with one team, are rare.
They got you. All right. What do you say?
You gotta say to that?
Happens. You know what Silverback said to me? Happens.
What did you say?
That may be the best comeback I've gotten yet.
After 14 seasons, Cowher is still smiling, while Mike Shanahan's intensity has fueled Denver for 11 years. In 2005, the Broncos became a Super Bowl contender.
Come on, defense, step up, baby, step up.
After Shanahan upgraded his defensive personnel.
Pass left side's gonna be picked up. Champ Bailey walks to the house.
The Broncos attacked opponents with a disruptive blitz scheme.
Hey, he letting y'all loose right now. He letting y'all go. So somebody get home.
Only 2 teams surrendered fewer points than Denver, who also boasted a running game that ranked second in the league to Pittsburgh.
Well, the riverboat gambler, Mike Shanahan, has decided he's going to try to go for it here. 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it at the Redskin 34.
Okay, we got what we want. Got what we want. Got what we want.
Blue, legs up!
Here's the counter flip to Tatum Bell, who makes one miss inside the 35 and 30.
Go inside! Go! Go!
25-20 foot race, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Denver!
Oh!
Big time play.
Great players make great plays in big-time games.
With the way they run the football, you get the feeling that Harry the Plumber might make it work.
Quarterback Jake Plummer reduced his penchant for mistakes and matured into a leader. The Broncos won 13 games and ran away with the AFC West Championship for the first time in 7 seasons.
First step right here, AFC West. Great job, man.
Throughout 2005, Bill Cowher demanded more than just a good performance.
Hey, we still got to play a lot better than we did today.
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, we screwed it up.
A sack, force fumble, back-to-back?
Yeah.
Back-to-back play.
But I'm telling you, we screwed it up.
Well, guess what? You might want to put that one in.
No.
But Cowher's Steelers soon stumbled. In November, quarterback Ben Roethlisberger lost 3 games to injury, and Pittsburgh seemed lost without him.
To play in overtime, pressure coming. Maddox turns and throws. It's intercepted. Rasheed Mathis has got it. Touchdown! Jaguars. They beat the Steelers.
After 3 midseason defeats, Pittsburgh relinquished the division crown to resurgent Cincinnati.
They want this division, they got to take.
That's exactly what the Bengals did.
We've come to Pittsburgh. We've beaten the Steelers. The Steeler mystique is over. We are in control of the AFC North.
Pittsburgh needed to win the final 4 games to make the playoffs. but fueled by an aging and still reliable mode of transportation.
Ride the bus.
Ride him.
The Steelers started rolling. Jerome Bettis was a driving force behind the Steelers' crucial stretch run.
Run the bus. I got his snow tires on.
The bus scored 6 touchdowns as Pittsburgh ran off 4 straight wins.
And the bus waits, the bus drives, and the bus gets to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Jerome Bettis!
Ain't so tough. Smash my football, baby. Pittsburgh style. You played hard. You played physical. You never stopped believing. But we have a long way to go.
The turn and the give to the second man. And the Steelers have a safety in the end zone.
You keep playing with that effort, that belief, and that trust, you can overcome some things.
With Roethlisberger healthy again, Pittsburgh captured the AFC's final wild card spot, then faced off against a familiar foe.
Hands it off to Bus, and Bus grinds down to the goal line. We've got a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
A blend of smash mouth and razzle-dazzle proved to be the perfect recipe for a rout.
Antoine Randall, he's going to throw it back to Ben. Ben on the left side, going to throw it downfield, a man wide open, and we've got a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
The Steelers got hot at the right time, thanks to a determined and durable head coach.
When I say who dey, you say we dey. Listen, who dey? We dey. Who dey? We dey. Who dey? We dey. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals?
2005 was like a funhouse mirror that reversed expectations. In their season opener, the Eagles and Falcons threw punches before throwing passes. Both teams were predicted to stage a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, but neither team finished with a winning record. The Eagles kept fighting amongst themselves until management delivered a KO to T.O. Terrell Owens was a divisive force from summer camp through midseason. He feuded with teammate Donovan McNabb, fussed about a fatter contract, and infuriated fans.
I just tell you, I hate him.
T.O.?
Yeah, I hate him.
No, you've made that clear.
They can hate me all y'all want to, but you can't stop me.
Great player, horrible teammate.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
He'll get his.
Terrell Owens has been suspended by the team for 4 games for conduct detrimental to the team. And he will not be returning to play for the team even after the conclusion of that suspension.
While a show-off was shut down in Philly, Carolina's Steve Smith emerged as the game's most exciting receiver. His 103 receptions tied him for the league lead.
DeLone fading back. Got time. He throws. It's complete. First down. Smith breaks away. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
The Panthers, 7-9 a season ago, improved to 11-5 and earned a wild card berth. Smith, who missed 2004 with a broken leg, scored 13 touchdowns.
DeLone looks over the middle, throws, caught, end zone. Steve Smith, touchdown, Carolina Panther.
Steve Smith has put on a clinic today of how to beat a defensive back.
Hey, if you see this face, that means I scored.
Smith's end zone celebrations were nearly as entertaining as the plays that preceded them.
Steve Smith just changed the diaper on the football in the end zone, I guess. He was changing the baby.
I gotta put this towel away. Stinky diaper. Hey, it's mighty quiet up in this place. Like at the library or something. They must be reading on Steve Smith.
John Gruden's Buccaneers also enjoyed a reversal of fortune. After back-to-back losing seasons, winning was again child's play for Chucky.
We're gonna send the Bills back home like they've never been sent back home before. We're gonna beat the crap out of them.
The Bucs won the NFC South as runners like rookie Cadillac Williams pounded the rock, and the league's top-ranked defense pounded opponents. Gruden made bold moves, especially when Tampa trailed Washington by 1 point.
Bucs are going to go for 2 and try to win this thing. Here's the snap, the handoff, Alstott over the top.
Second effort.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Called the play, and I ducked underneath the Gatorade cooler. Listen to the crowd, man, really. You know, to be honest with you.
Washington's Joe Gibbs won his share of close ones. In Dallas, the Skins trailed 13-0 with 6 minutes left, then scored 2 touchdowns, including a long-distance game winner with 2:35 remaining.
Bell from the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Deep. Looking for Santana Moss. He's there. He catches it. 15, 10-5. Touchdown Redskins. 70 yards.
Relentless defense helped the Redskins win their first 3 games by a combined total of 6 points. Washington finished with a 10-6 record, a 4-game turnaround from 2004. The offense was powered by Clinton Portis, who set a franchise rushing record.
Going to try to sweep around the left side. He's got room to the 15-10. To the 5. Can he get there? He does!
Portis often seemed like a one-man gang, but off the field, he revealed multiple personalities.
Well, I'm Jerome from Southeast D.C. Coach Janky Spanky, here I am. I'm Reverend Don't Change, Kid Bro Sweets.
Gibbs said that if you were president of the team, you'd have the team out there practicing in their underwear.
Yeah, we'd be out here in underwear practicing, because he does not want to practice.
No contact. Most men ain't going to touch each other in underwear, I'm telling you.
After a rough stretch that saw Washington lose 6 games in 8 weeks, last rites were administered to the team's playoff hopes.
What a run by LaDainian Tomlinson
to absolutely put the nail in the coffin for the Redskins season.
But a season-ending 5-game winning streak propelled the Skins into the playoffs as a wild-card team.
Pass. Fires left. Cooley again, wide open. Still on his feet to the 15, on his feet. He's on his feet. He's in. He's in. Touchdown. Brunell gives it to Clinton Portis. Spin move to the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Breaks the tackle to the 15. Clears the corner to the left. He's going to go. Touchdown, Clinton Portis.
Oh, yeah. We're going to the party, baby. We're joining the party.
In the playoffs, Washington's offense seemed burned out by the team's furious win-or-die sprint to the finish line. But the defense saw to it that instead of pounding the rock, Tampa Bay would be pounding sand.
Fumble on the play, and the Redskins say they've got it. Marcus Washington loses it. Walt Harris, no, Sean Taylor's got it, and he's off to the races.
Although the Bucs eventually clawed their way back, Washington held off 2 late scoring threats, including Chris Sims' perfectly thrown pass. But Edel Shepard lost control of the ball as he landed in the end zone.
We're firing the cannons for nothing. An official says he did not make the catch Edel thought he did.
In 2005, last season's bottom feeders became top guns and created surprising twists and turns on the road to the Super Bowl. Nowhere on earth does life move at a more hectic pace than in New York.
A lot of speed tonight now. Speed everywhere. Speed. Nobody on the ground. Speed, though. Energy, enthusiasm. Let's go.
In 2005, Tiki Barber set a blistering pace for the New York Giants.
To the 30, runs out of another tackle at the 25, runs out of yet another, still on his feet, galloping to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Giants! Tiki Barber!
He's taken his team, put it right on his shoulders. First effort, second effort, third effort.
Barber finished the season with 2,390 yards from scrimmage, the second highest total ever.
Touchdown Barber! 95 yards!
How good is this guy?
New York fans thought he was the best player in the league, but the 2005 MVP was Sean Alexander.
Big one today, okay? No doubt. A lot of people, okay? All right, you do the best you can, like always.
Sean Alexander, and he gets near the goal lines. He can sniff out that end zone.
His eyes get bigger, his legs get stronger, something happens.
Alexander the Great set a single-season record for touchdowns with 28, and his 1,880 rushing yards were 20 more than Barber had. Alexander's first rushing title was especially sweet, considering he had fallen 1 yard short in 2004.
Touchdown, Seahawks!
But coming up short has been a Seahawk hallmark in recent years.
He throws the left side, it's intercepted. Touchdown, Packers. The Seahawks season is over.
This is for the ball game right here. Matthew under pressure. He scrambles. He's still looking. He throws. Touchdown! No! Incomplete.
The hard luck Seahawks were stung again to start the 05 season.
Ah, dang it. Stung by a bee. Dang it. I just got stung by a bee. What do I do? Do you pee on it or something?
Stung by a bee.
Is that a jellyfish?
This is for the ball game. The kick is up. The kick is hits the upright on the left side and bounces off.
He came that close. I mean, one of these times, we're going to get lucky with some of those bounces.
Seattle's luck changed in Week 12 when the Giants' Jay Feely missed 3 game-winning field goal attempts.
The kick is up, and the kick is no good!
What's happened to Jay Feely?
Feely scored more points than any player in the NFL in 2005, except Shaun Alexander. And late in overtime, it was Alexander who set up Seattle's game-winning kick.
Can the gods smile on the Seahawks? The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Seahawks in overtime win it 24-21.
Tell you what, you are a resilient bunch. I will say that.
In every season, for the teams that get into the playoffs, there are games where the ball, you would say, bounced your way.
Finally, one of these balls bounces into the Seahawks' hands.
You know, there's that expression, what is luck? And it's just whatever they say, Yeah, preparation and all that stuff. No, it's a funny game that way. The ball bounces funny.
Bounces up, it's intercepted again.
I don't know how to explain this.
The Seahawks may have been fortunate, but they were also fighters.
That was nothing but determination and effort.
You will fight and you will battle to the last ounce of strength you have and the last second on the clock.
Seattle set a franchise record with 13 wins, was the league's highest scoring team.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Oh, my goodness! And the Seahawks offense right now simply can't be stopped.
And won the NFC West for the second straight year. Tom Coughlin's Giants won their division as well. But in the NFC wildcard game, the Panthers shut down Tiki Barber and shut out the Giants. New York, like the rest of the league, couldn't stop Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, touchdown!
Tom Coughlin could only watch as Carolina rode its best player into the next round. In his first playoff game, Mike Holmgren saw his best player carried off the field.
This is not a good sign for the Seahawks. He just looks wobbly. He looks groggy.
Into the end zone, deflected into the hands of Santana Moss. Touchdown, Redskins.
But this Seahawks team was too good to let bad luck beat them.
Looks to the end zone, got Darrell Jackson. Touchdown, Seahawks! Seattle is going to go to the NFC Championship game.
You're a pleasure to coach, okay? And I'm inspired. I'm inspired by how you play sometimes, and today was a great example of that. This is as fine a team type of effort as I've ever been associated with. So thank you very, very much.
If the football field is a 100-yard canvas, no one paints a prettier picture with a pass than Brett Favre, who became just the third quarterback to throw for 50,000 yards in a career. In his 15th season, Favre still played the game with the spirit of a child, but often threw the ball with the arm of an old man. Favre's career-high 29 interceptions were 12 more than any other quarterback. But Green Bay's Mike Sherman wasn't the only coach wondering where the football was going.
Who's he throwing to? Who is he throwing to?
That question was being asked quite often in September in the NFC North, where 4 teams combined for just 3 wins.
Interception, Cincinnati. Number 5
5 interceptions and a quarterback rating of 27.7. I'm trying to figure out how he's got it that high.
That was just terrible, Dante.
In the Vikings' 0-2 start, Dante Culpepper had 10 turnovers.
Hard to believe. I'm just speechless.
Any sucker can pilot the ship when everything's smooth and the sun's out and you got a pina colada in your hand with sunglasses and a Cuban. But the good captain's got to pilot the ship through the rough waters and get it to home port.
Mike Tice had no idea how prophetic those words would be.
Hennepin County Police say they are looking into allegations that 2 charter cruises carrying some Vikings players during their bye week last week turned into a lewd romp involving naked women and sexual acts taking place in full view on board.
Let's talk about Green Bay, please. Can we talk about the game, please? Thank you. Anything about the game, please? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Off-field problems and injuries left Tice on the outside looking in. After 4 years as head coach in Minnesota, he was fired.
Injuries a little bit? A couple injuries?
Top 3 receivers, starting corners.
Corners too?
Sean Rogers.
I know you were.
Other than that, we're good.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Steve Mariucci's Lions were beat up in 2005.
That was a nasty hit right there, boy.
You know that? You trying to block that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna block your big. You gotta bring it hard. Hell yeah.
It doesn't get much better than this, baby.
But Mariucci remained optimistic.
Let's go. All right, Eddie. All right, Eddie. We're gonna go win it right here.
This is the kind of moment the Lions might look back on in a month and say it made their season or it cost them a lot. Picked up by the Bears, this game's over. Charles Tillman into the end zone, touchdown Chicago. Lions are gonna lose it 19-13.
In November, Mariucci lost his job. But it was his boss, Matt Millen, who came under fire.
What mistakes do you think you've made in the 5 years? Is there something you pinpointed that you have done wrong?
How long is this press conference supposed to last?
In the NFL, nothing lasts forever.
And Brett Favre leaving to a round of applause, a standing ovation in Lambeau Field.
There was some uncertainty as to whether this was Favre's last game in Green Bay. There was no doubt it was Mike Sherman's finale, as he became the 3rd NFC North coach fired this season. It's been 20 years since Iron Mike and the Big Bad Bears won Chicago's only Super Bowl. A man named Lovey now leads the new Monsters of the Midway with a simple, straightforward style.
You got some words of inspiration? Just catch it and run with it. All right. Simple and effective.
Lovey Smith realized that to make news in the Windy City, it's best to embrace the winds of fortune.
Left foot kicker. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Boy, it's got the distance, but can it stay straight? No, and it is taken in the end zone. The Bears can run this back out. They get back upfield and still running out to the 15, to the 20. They got a wall up the right sideline. He's got to get all the way back or time's up, and he might.
Nathan Vasher's 108-yard return was the longest play in NFL history. But this Bears team didn't need big plays or a lot of points to win games.
I mean, we needed that. How many points we need? Shouldn't need much. Shouldn't need much? I say 2 touchdowns. Yeah, we'll get you at least 2.
Rookie quarterback Kyle Orton knew that by throwing very little, he could take the Bears a long way.
I'm throwing like 135 yards a game. I don't care about anything, dude, as long as we win. I'm a nihilist, man. I believe in absolutely nothing.
What the Bears believed in was running the football. Paced by Thomas Jones, Chicago was the only team to have more yards rushing than passing. Defensive Player of the Year Brian Urlacher was one of 5 Chicago defenders who earned a Pro Bowl berth, as the Bears yielded the fewest points in the league.
Back to throw. In trouble. Pocket collapses. And down he goes. Sacked again.
Rolling right, now stops, looking for some room, gonna run it. Oh, he got drilled.
Snap to fire, goes back to throw. Lines up. Picked up at the 9-5 end zone. Touchdown Bears. It's a division title for your Chicago Bears.
South 2920 traffic about 5 to maintain 3,000. Outstanding, gentlemen.
The flyover was the only aerial artistry the Bears wanted to see against the Panthers. But with Steve Smith on the field, it was bombs away. In his first 2 playoff games, Smith had 22 catches, 302 yards receiving, and scored 4 touchdowns.
If you see this ugly face, that means I scored.
It wasn't a pretty day for Rex Grossman, who was making just his 5th start over his last 2 injury-plagued seasons. But in the end, Lovie Smith, the coach of the year, was done in by Steve Smith, the comeback player of the year.
To the left, Steve Smith. Smith is there. Smith got a touchdown! Carolina Panthers!
Wow.
And the Panthers are going to win this game and go to Seattle, Washington.
They aren't exactly joined at the hip, but Tom Brady and Peyton Manning have a lot in common. Announcers are in awe of both of them.
You are seeing vintage Peyton Manning.
It's amazing. He is unbelievable.
Tom Brady, unbelievable. He is a machine. If there's anybody in the NFL that can do this, it's Tom Brady.
Can you think of any quarterback in the NFL you would rather have running your offense than Tom Brady?
Opponents would like nothing better than to dismember both of them.
All day long today, baby. That's going to be all day long. That's going to be all day, you hear me? I hear you.
And in 2005, both made sacrifices to help their teams win. With New England's running game struggling, Brady threw for a career and league-high 4,110 yards.
Stands in the pocket, lots of time, fires down the field. Beautiful throw by Brady.
Manning, meanwhile, was trying to strike a perfect balance between run and pass.
They're playing pass all day. Let's just keep running the ball. All right, let's go. We're going to run the ball here, all right? We're going to run the ball. Go, run.
In 2005, Indianapolis ran the ball more times than in any season since Manning arrived. And Peyton had career lows in pass attempts and completions.
29!
But Manning learned less can be more. He finished as the league's highest-rated passer and knew he was putting on a show each week.
I'm mic'd up.
You're mic'd up?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
No, I am. They're going to have it. It's good. It was better than Desperate Housewives.
In Week 9, the prime-time matchup was Patriots versus Colts, Brady versus Manning. Peyton had never won in Foxborough, and he was determined to keep his Colts unbeaten.
Manning takes the snap, pump, throws to the corner. Levin's got it, touchdown! Here comes the pressure, lobs it in the end zone. Touchdown, Reggie Wayne.
The Colts will have exorcised some demons here tonight, and the Patriots right now are staggering.
We're going to fight. We're going to lay down.
Following their loss to the Colts, the Patriots were 4-4. Their season had started without linebacker Teddy Bruschi, who was recovering from a stroke. Many of his teammates would join him on the sideline.
We have an injured Patriot on the field. Matt Light is injured on that play, and Rodney Harrison is down.
The vultures were hovering over the defending champs. But in nature, a wounded animal is the most dangerous.
It's tough. Got to tough them out sometimes.
New England won enough close games to stay atop the AFC East.
And the Patriots, as battered and banged up as they were, beat the Falcons.
Sweet.
And in October, when Bruschi returned, so did the Patriots' swagger.
I'm going to break this one down. Let's go, everybody up. All right. And I want to know how we feel about having Teddy Bruschi back.
He has made a difference, Gino, on this team.
Yes, he has.
A couple of games under his belt, and he's playing like the Teddy Bruschi of old.
By the end of the season, the Patriots were up to their old tricks. Linebackers and tackles were catching touchdown passes.
Brady, play action fake, looks, fires Edgeworth, touchdown!
Backup quarterbacks were drop-kicking extra points.
Going to kick it, and he drop-kicks it up and through.
And a 10th straight playoff opponent was beaten.
4.5 sacks on the game for Willie McGinnis. Oh, goodness.
While the Patriots season was a quest to three-peat, Tony Dungy's Colts were in pursuit of perfection. And each week a new opponent wanted to bring an end to the streak.
We're going to snap this thing today. That's a promise.
They are good enough to go undefeated. Will they? If they put the hammer down, they could do it.
For years, the Colts had what many felt was the perfect offense.
Touchdown, 80 yards!
But in 2005, their defense was fast. And to some, surprisingly physical.
We want to finesse today. We're going to beat him with the finesse
We was too finesse today. Turner is the tailback, brings hands to Burner. Turner goes to the right side. He's got room.
Michael the Burner Turner, 13-1. Here you come, Colts.
There would be no perfect season. And later that week, Tony Dungy and the Colts would suffer a far more devastating loss.
James Dungy, the 18-year-old son of Colts head coach Tony Dungy, was found dead in his Tampa area apartment on Thursday morning.
Perhaps it was the full moon over the stadium, or maybe it was the Broncos defenders in it. But for the first time in his career, Tom Brady lost a playoff game.
Pass to be intercepted. Champ Bailey in the end zone. Down the sidelines, Bailey. 30, 40, foot race. Bailey stepped out of a tackle. Champ Bailey, 30, 20, 15, 10. 5, did he get there? He's hit out of bounds, I think, at the 1.
Denver's defense rattled Brady, and Pittsburgh's pressure did the same to Peyton Manning.
Joey Porter gets it. And down he goes. And the ball game is Pittsburgh.
We are off to Denver. You talk about making plays. Steelers defense has done just that today.
Of all the tackles the Steelers made, the biggest came from their quarterback.
The ball is fumbled. And the Colts pick it up. Oh, my gosh. Nick Harper has it. He's running. And Big Ben can't. Oh, he tackles him at the 43-yard line.
The game is not over. Cancel the reservations to Denver. We got to finish this one out here.
Get a low snap. The ball is down. Van der Jack's kick is on its way. That kick is long enough, high enough, and it's no good. It's no good. It's no good.
Call up the travel agent. Remake those reservations. We're going to Denver.
Look at the Steelers celebrate on the field. And look at the dejection.
Whether you're trying to win your first championship or your fourth, if you veer off course on the road to the Super Bowl, you're destined to travel a lonely stretch of highway.
It's quite a scene for this AFC Championship game.
Needless to say, this is a revved-up audience at Mile High.
Flag raiser for the 12th man and these fans at Quest Field. NFC Championship game.
One of these two teams will be playing in Detroit in Super Bowl 40.
Everything you daydreamed about as a kid was to be in this game right here.
We're a family right here. Let's have fun and hit the...
Ain't no way we can win 3 in a row. Watch it, baby. Watch it.
So we got to get one for the bus.
Big game. Detroit. It's in the balance, baby.
And now a flyover by the Black Hawk helicopters. I mean, this place is actually shaking. I think everybody's about ready for some football action right now.
It's about us playing together one way. Smart, focused, and physical.
Noise level incredible. Back is Ben with a shotgun snap. He throws it right side. It's all tipped in the air. And it's caught by Pittsburgh at the 50. Eagle Eyes.
Bronco offense right now searching for any kind of rhythm.
Pocket collapses, loose ball. It's Steelers ball. They hadn't lost it. And Casey Hampton finally crawled to it. Ben in the shotgun. He's back. He pops. He throws to the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Beat Champ Bailey.
Inside the whole time. That's on bite. Who was that?
Champ.
Was that Champ?
Oh, he was sitting inside and bit hard inside.
Come on, Bussy.
The gift of the posse runs into his own blocker. Gets down to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the Steelers are done. Broncos.
Doesn't matter what's happening. It matters what's going to happen. It's a 60-minute game. Let's keep plugging. It's going to be all right. Let's go.
And if this were an earthquake, it would rank about 8.0.
At least an 8.0.
And right now, Matthew and company are just carving him up. Matthew play fake. Looks down the middle of the field. Touchdown Seahawks! Jeremy Stevens with the catch. How about them apples, baby? The tight end gains in motion. Offset eye, the pitch to Goings. He's coming to the right side. Jumps over a man. And then is blasted.
And just got splattered.
Now down to their fourth string running back. Jake Delhomme throws his first pick of the day. Lofa Tupu comes up big when he has to. Jake Delhomme, he's just running for his life. They have picked off Jake Delhomme for the second time.
There's no vision here because if I'm trying to throw it there, I'm sacked.
That's a tired Carolina defense out there, and Sean Alexander and the offensive linemen are shredding them right now.
Seattle 17, Carolina Panthers nothing. The Panthers shell-shocked.
Turnover on 3. 1, 2, 3, turnover.
They're going to throw it on first down. Plummer is back. He fires it down the right sideline. It is caught and intercepted. Pittsburgh has it at the 38.
And boy, what a lollipop of a throw that was.
Fakes the handoff. He's back. He pumps. He's flushed out of the pocket left. Throws for the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! That's Hines Ward. And these people at Denver can't believe what they're seeing.
Denver has dug themselves a Grand Canyon hole against Pittsburgh.
What are we doing? Oh, it's for real.
Seattle can do no wrong in this game so far. Low driving kick right to Steve Smith.
Steve Smith catches it at the 40. Here he comes. Scobie's chasing him. He gets away. He's across midfield down to the 40. But a flag is down, and I've got to believe that this is going to come back. Oh, baby. Holy smoke, no flag. I think Mike Holmgren's going to want an explanation.
You're doing it so many different ways, baby. Hey, I know. That's how I got in the league. I got to finish it like that. You know what they need? They got to go deep to get back in the game. That's all they can do. And we're not going to let that happen.
Four-man rush. Jake steps, floats one. He's got Lally. Lally goes up, and he makes the catch. And Denver has got their first touchdown.
Let's keep playing our game. They got lucky. They got lucky.
Double tight end said, handoff Anderson. Anderson to the goal line. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
Pittsburgh 27, Denver 17.
The Seahawks came out. They smacked Carolina in the mouth on offense and defense, and they kept doing it the whole day. The end zone. He's got DJ who makes a move. Touchdown Seahawks are 15 minutes away from, dare I say, the Super Bowl.
And there's the coup de grace, and it's on to Detroit for Super Bowl 40.
We going up Kansas City. We taking a bus home.
We're going to Detroit to play in the Super Bowl against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mission accomplished, and it's on to Detroit. What a performance by this band of road warriors.
Seattle, you've waited 3 decades. The time is here. We're all going to the Super Bowl.
We shocked the world. Did nobody give us a chance? Man in Detroit, baby. I'm going home, baby. Detroit. And I'm Detroit, get ready. Long season, we stayed together. Hey, man, we're going to the Super Bowl. I'll see you there.
On the road to the Super Bowl, only 2 teams remain. Now they compete for a prize. Only one can win.
Let's go to Motown and have a big party.
There's a lot of dollars out there about this football team. They don't think that you can do it and that you can sustain it. It's about every man playing hard on every snap. Nothing special by anyone. You go out there and you have fun.
10 years after leading the Steelers to the Super Bowl, Bill Cowher clearly enjoyed his return. Hometown hero Jerome Bettis knew his first Super Bowl was his final game.
Home sweet home, baby.
You know it's official this time.
Exactly.
It's been a pleasure and an honor, okay?
That's real.
Love you to death.
Pittsburgh had gone 26 years without a Super Bowl victory, while Seattle had never been to the game in their 30-year history.
What are we waiting for? Come on, let's go. Time to get this show started.
I'm going to walk out
this many Steeler fans.
They have arrived and they are here in numbers.
It's moments like these that come just a few times in your life. We are the best! Hold on there! 1, 2, 3! Oh, this is it! This is it! Right here, right now! It's our turn!
Nothing more than your best effort on every play.
Physical on 3. 1, 2, 3, physical!
The flash bulbs go off.
And Super Bowl 40 is underway.
An overwhelming number of Steelers fans made this seem like a Pittsburgh home game. But the fast-paced Seahawks offense carried the West Coast into the Motor City.
What you're seeing right now is the way the West Coast offense is meant to be run. It's a quick rhythm offense.
A sack finally slowed the Seattle drive.
I pulled and Walt pulled, but nobody got him. And I ended up trying to get back on him, but nobody was on him.
You get #1 on that backside. Whoop his ass every time.
The Seahawks defense is built for speed, and they created traffic jams for the Steelers' running game.
You gotta know that corner is coming. It's gonna be coming out. So you got to go inside of it.
Seattle stayed in their gaps, making cutbacks impossible. One first-quarter statistic loomed large for Big Ben Roethlisberger. He completed only one pass for 1 yard.
We got to do something. We ain't doing nothing.
My glove's too sticky. I don't break it in enough yet.
They get tired, too. Keep whooping their ass.
Pittsburgh couldn't make big plays on defense either.
He looks. He fires it down the field.
Oh, that's an interception. Oh, that's an interception.
Pass will be into and out of the hands of a Steeler defender. Ike Taylor just simply didn't squeeze it.
Yeah, they were bluffing the Liz blitz, and I had Jack. He never really turned his head for me, and I kind of floated the ball. You know what I'm saying?
The delayed blitz is the Steelers' bread and butter, but Seattle's three-step drops toasted it. Darrell Jackson's fifth catch of the quarter moved the Seahawks to Pittsburgh's 27-yard line. On the next play, Matt Hasselbeck found Joe Jurevicius for an 11-yard gain. Hasselbeck's mobility helped him avoid trouble and again find Darrell Jackson.
And Matt's going to throw. Looks to the end zone. Now he scrambles. Has some running room. Now he fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks! Darrell Jackson! Now I see a flag. Did a flag come out back there?
A late flag came out. I think the Steelers are saying it goes against the Seahawks.
Offensive pass interference against Darrell Jackson.
Ooh, that was a ticky-tacky call.
But it was a very little push. I don't know how you call that.
The touchdown was called back, and with under a minute remaining in the first quarter of a scoreless Super Bowl, the Seahawks again looked to the end zone.
Throw it for the right corner of the end zone. That pass is knocked into the air and down, incomplete.
In the first quarter, the Seahawks gained 60 yards, while the Steelers gained only 7. But statistics yielded them only an opportunity for a field goal.
The kick by Josh Brown is up, and the kick is good. 3-0.
Not a problem. 3, not a problem.
Let's go, baby. We got to start making some plays, man. Let's go.
Early in the second quarter, Seattle missed the prime opportunity to add to its lead. Tight end Jeremy Stevens, who was accused of being soft by Steelers linebacker Joey Porter, proved his hands were anything but.
He said it was soft. Joey said it was soft. Big time hand. Good job, Seahawks.
Just remember what's the guy was on everything else, okay? He put his hand right on the ball. There's no question. Take that thing away, okay? Let's get after their ass.
Just a matter of time before we get rolling. But when we get going, yeah, It's going to look pretty.
Pittsburgh's offense had been grotesque. The unit that didn't register a first down until its fourth possession became more attractive after a well-executed gadget play.
Let's get 7, baby.
But this Steelers' pretty drive was eventually undone by an ugly duck.
Lets it fly down the sideline, the right side. Bulwer's there and makes the interception at the 15-yard line.
Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
Everybody settle down. We're trying to do too much right now.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Ben Roethlisberger was forced to go beyond the call of duty in order to escape the Seahawks' pass rush.
The playmaker right now for the Steelers has got to be Hines Ward. You got to figure out a way to take him out, and it's a first down for Pittsburgh.
But 3 plays later, Pittsburgh's playmaker was unable to deliver. On 3rd and 28, Big Ben again showed his poise. By remembering to stay behind the line of scrimmage, he gave Ward a shot at redemption.
Look for an open man. He's going to fire it down the field. The pass will be caught at the 3-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. Hines Ward coming back on that underthrown ball, and Seattle's secondary couldn't react. First and goal.
We got a touchdown right here. Touchdown. What we got? Quarterback sweep. Quarterback sweep? Quarterback boss.
3rd and goal at the 1. And Ben dives for the goal line, and he's going to be caught short. Oh, it's a touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I caught two, Truman.
Told y'all touchdown.
He followed the bus and Dan Kreider off the left side, and he got to the truck and got it in for the score.
That ball looked like it hit the right line.
I don't think it did.
I promise you that ball looked like it hit the right line.
Hey, it's not even close.
The play was reviewed, and the officials determined that the ball broke the plane of the goal line.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Praise God, baby. I told you. Praise God.
You think you sick? I'm sick. We on the goal line. The quarterback scored a touchdown.
Having yet to reach the end zone, the NFL's top-scoring offense was also feeling a bit queasy. Late in the first half, Seattle switched to its hurry-up offense, only to see it backfire. Matt Hasselbeck wasted 35 seconds trying to call an audible. The Steelers were so confused they used a timeout. The Seahawks tried to make up for their blunder with a desperation heave.
Sprint backs again. Matthew drops back 5. He looks right, pump fakes, throws deep to D-Jack down the right sideline. Is he in? No, he's out of bounds. At the pylon, he is out of bounds.
After the incompletion, Seattle tried to hit another long shot.
Seattle will be trying a 54-yard field goal. Here's the kick. It's on its way by Josh Brown. It's long enough. It's wide right. And the Steelers defense dodges a bullet.
Oh, he missed it.
Mistakes and missed opportunities. The Seahawks would make even more in the second half.
30 more minutes. Let's get this accomplished, baby. A little tight up in the first half. Hopefully I can talk to you after I score one time. We're going to see what happens. Remember I said that. Look at this stuff. Yeah. You don't go in, you see them, they walling that. You're going to have to dip it inside here and come outside of that block. It's going to be you and that guy here. But you got to sell it downhill now. You know the double team's coming, so you're going to be able to sell it downhill, but you're going to work your way outside of that double.
Jerome Bettis' teaching point for Willie Parker paid off on the second snap of the third quarter.
And they hand it to Willie Parker. Finds a lane. He's on his way. Look out. Foot race, 45-50. Willie Parker, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Willie, touchdown. Willie Parker, 75 yards. And this place is a Steeler maniac's haven.
And that's why Willie Parker is the starter running back of the Pittsburgh Steelers, because you give him a crease, and then all you see 39 running away from you.
The key block on the play was delivered by guard Alan Faneca, number 66. After that, Fast Willie's 4.28 speed turned it into 75 yards, the longest run in Super Bowl history.
There is no substitute for speed.
Sean Alexander answered Parker's gallop with a 21-yard run into Pittsburgh territory. But Seattle's drive fell apart when their age-old problem of catching the ball returned.
Play fake. Matt's going right down the middle. He's got his tight end, Jeremy Stevens, who bobbles the ball down in the midfield area near the 5-yard line.
They had to settle for a 50-yard field goal attempt.
The kick by Josh Brown is up, and the kick is no good.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, it's on right now.
With great field position, Pittsburgh quickly drove back into the red zone and appeared ready to take a 17-point lead with only a quarter and a half remaining in Super Bowl 40.
Right now they're looking at 3rd and 7 from the 7. Seahawks need to stop right here. Ben's going to throw. Drops back 5. Dumps one out of the flat. It's picked off. No! Down to the 10, the 15, the 20 is Dyson. He could go. The 30, the 40. Herndon has it. He's across the 40, the 30. He stumbles. 25, 20. Knocked down at the 20-yard line.
It was Roethlisberger's worst pass of the season.
Ben floated that pass. Herndon stepped in and was on a roll.
Boy, that's unbelievably huge.
They needed something like that to happen in the game to change the momentum.
Kelly Herndon's 76-yard interception return was the longest in Super Bowl history, and with one play turned a potential blowout into a close game.
I threw it soft enough that it just didn't get there.
3 plays later, Hasselbeck found Jeremy Stevens in the end zone.
Matt looks, a lot of time. Throws to the right side, got a man wide open. Touchdown, Seahawks! Jeremy Stevens hangs on to this, baby.
The key to the touchdown was number 82, Darrell Jackson's post route, which created a natural pick on Troy Polamalu, number 43. For Stevens, who had already dropped several passes in the game, the touchdown catch was momentary redemption.
He makes sure he gets 2 hands on it, and he cradles it into his stomach.
And the Seahawks are right back in it at 6:45 to play in the 3rd.
The Seahawks started their next offensive possession at their own 2-yard line. While he was held below 100 yards rushing, league MVP Sean Alexander finally found running room against the stubborn Steelers. 11 plays later, the Seahawks seemed poised to take the lead.
Matt, play fake, he's in trouble. Now he throws to the middle of the field. Down to the 1-yard line is Jeremy Stevens. A great catch by Jeremy as he hangs on. A flag is down. Oh my goodness, it's coming back. A hold on Sean Locklear.
That time Sean Locklear got that arm out against Higgins, and they're going to call that every time.
And I'm telling you what now, the Seahawks, if they had bad luck, it would be better than what they've had so far today. Every time they've made a play, it's been called back.
Very untimely penalties today.
Y'all seeing this? It's on you.
By the time Matt Hasselbeck saw Casey Hampton, it was too late as the Seahawks' most promising drive of the 4th quarter unraveled.
Let's go. We do a turnover right here, baby.
3rd and long. Hasselbeck back, throws it down the field, intercepted at the 6. Ike Taylor and the Steelers play takeaway.
Seahawks receivers were going down the numbers, and it was thrown right to Ike. He dropped it in the first quarter, makes a huge interception on this one, and now the momentum's back on the black and gold side.
Lots of power, sways, toss. Okay? We got to make sure we tackle. One guy hits it, one guy rips. We got to ramp and rip. We got to get the ball back, okay?
Pittsburgh took advantage of Seattle's aggression.
What we got?
First pass.
Touchdown.
And they pitch it to the left, and now here's the handoff on the reverse to Antoine Randall. He's going to throw it down the field. There's a man open. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Hines Ward! The Steelers score from 43 up on a gadget play that they worked on in practice on Friday. Pitch left. Parker hands off to Randall coming around on the reverse to his right. The former quarterback from Indiana gets a touchdown pass to Hines Ward.
Because of attention to detail, no other team executes gadget plays better than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, great block. That's a great block, baby.
The thing that sprung Earl on that is the block by Ben Roethlisberger. There was penetration inside. Great job by Ben. Gets the outside guy, and that's what frees up Earl to make that throw to Hines Ward.
And it's a long touchdown on another gadget by the Steelers with 8:56 to go in the game.
With 5 catches, 123 receiving yards, and a touchdown, Hines Ward was the game's MVP.
Hey, you wanted to cut that in half. You got to get half of that. You got to cut that one in half.
Any hopes of a Seattle comeback were buried in the fourth quarter. Hasselbeck and the Seahawks offense were silenced while the bus was just revving up.
Listen up. Listen up. Hey, it ain't no different than week 1. We're going to do what we do, and we've been doing this since training camp. Take care of our business.
Jerome Bettis helped Pittsburgh burn much of the fourth quarter.
Another game? Never. Never.
I don't care how many yards you get, but I want you to hold on to the ball.
I will.
All right, you promise me?
I promise you.
I'm not going to go 6 tight.
The Steeltown hero ended his 13-year career on a 4-yard run that secured his ultimate dream. Bettis and the Pittsburgh Steelers were finally champions. 10 years after his only other Super Bowl appearance, Bill Cowher finally assembled the men he needed to finish the season with a smile.
The game is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers did it the hard way.
For the rest of the celebration, Cowher never stopped smiling.
World champions, Dad!
My girl! On the count of 3, let's give a big high five. Everybody in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
We're champions of the world, baby. They can't take this from us. We're champions forever.
And now Ben Roethlisberger, the youngest quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl championship.
Mike Holmgren's Seahawks were saddled with the emptiness that only those who have lost this final big game can comprehend, while the Steelers celebrated their 5th NFL championship.
For Bill Cowher, the opportunity to hand that 5th trophy to the Rooney family is what he's all about.
I've been waiting a long time to do this. Mr. Rooney, this is yours, man.
Throughout the 2005 season, the Pittsburgh Steelers never stopped believing and turned that belief into a title. In the NFL, American principles such as patience, character, and perseverance never go out of style. The Steelers demonstrated these proven qualities to win Super Bowl 40.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by NFL Network. Watch the National Football League 24 hours a day on NFL Network.